Hey guys, Jemmygod here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Dan Dee animated hip-swinging love machine lover boy. Now before we begin, I want to apologize for the lack of uploads lately because of, the whole COVID-19 coronavirus Wuhan flu fiasco going around. That's really been holding me back and slowing down my process of getting to reviewing this item, as well as a few other items I got coming up next. Now originally this guy belonged to Toy Lover 17. Now you're probably wondering how I managed to get a hold of it myself. Well, the second I first saw this on his channel, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, I really want to have that guy in my collection. So I asked him, and at first he said no because he didn't feel like giving it up, at the time. But fast forward to about a year later, and he was hosting a giveaway. And in this giveaway, he said that the winner could choose an item off eBay as long as it was no more than 20 bucks. So I said, how about if I win, I get to get your hip-swinging love machine guy? He's like, alright, the bet's on. So, rinse, lather, repeat for everyone else who participated, and then, when the final results came in, sorry to say this, I didn't win the giveaway. But, how did you manage to get it from him if you didn't win the giveaway? Well, I talked to him afterwards, and, apparently, his giveaway was his way of going out with a bang, so to speak. He said that he needed to take a break from making videos to focus on real-life things, which I can definitely understand. So after the giveaway, I talked over with him about, what's been going on, and, I was like, hey, why don't I just buy this off of you instead? And he's like, that depends, how much are you willing to pay for it? So I said about 20 bucks, free shipping. And he's like, alright, it's a deal, you can have this thing for 20 bucks. Plus, at the time he hosted the giveaway, he decided that he thinks that I, and I quote, deserved it. And I think he made the right choice because, would you believe me if I told you that I also asked for his Animal House Funky Monkey at one point? But then I really thought about it. I was like, you know what? I think this is all I really want from Toy Lover. He can keep everything else he has, rare or otherwise. So yeah, Toy Lover 17, if you're watching this, I thank you very much for this item, and I know you're probably going to miss having this in your collection, but don't worry, you can trust me to keep this guy in good hands for many years to come. So yeah, this guy came in the mail, and I wanted to have this shipped to the place that my mom was at. It was a nursing home because my parents were watching me and said, don't give him your home address because he could be a stranger trying to beat you up or something like that. I mean, I get it that they're concerned about me and they want to keep me safe and all that, but as a person who is a part of social media in this day and age, there are in fact people on the web that you can trust, but with others, not so much. But anyways, when I received this in the package, I did give it a little bit of examination. He has posable arms. Now, you may know that, earlier this year, like the beginning of 2020 in January, I said that I was on the lookout for this guy. I meant what I said. I would be willing to wait my whole life just to get one of these. And I think Toy Lover 17 might have saw my review on the hip swinging moves, and that somehow must have convinced him to thinking that I actually deserve this item to have in my collection. I mean, after all, I'm probably the only collector on this website to own the biggest number of rare animatronics ever. I could be wrong about that, maybe someone else is, but who's to say, really? Now, yeah, this guy has the exact same structure as the hip-swinging moose, but the difference is, with this one, the bendable wire actually snapped off, but the arm still moves regardless. So am I gonna go in there and, fix it? Are you kidding me? No way. I am not going to dare break any seams on this guy. I'm leaving this guy exactly the way he is. And besides, it's not like the actual moving piece is broken, just the bendable wire that extends the appendage on this guy. That's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, it fully works. There's nothing wrong with it. That's all I really care about. So, yeah. This guy swings his hips back and forth, and he sings the song Love Machine. So, without further ado, we'll show him in action, so here we go. And that's all he does. So now I'll give you an up-close look at the guy. Now, what really sells this item for me, and what definitely makes this thing stand out, and what makes this item distinct compared to, like, 99.9% of the other animated Valentine's Day items that are out there, is this guy's lovestruck face. In fact, why don't you name me another animatronic that plays noise that has this exact facial expression? I'll wait. Exactly. Moving on. And this guy is actually really well made. At first, prior to me owning this myself, I thought all this was like painted on, like the facial details, the shirt, everything. I thought it was all hand painted. Then again, if it was hand painted, it would probably be a prototype. But no, everything is actually really well made, despite how rare this item is. Like this whole thing is all stitched up. Like everything that it's like patching or stitching, or I can't really describe it. It's something along the lines of it being a stitch / patch like material. So it's not painted on there. So it shows no signs of coming off. So that's great. And this is not painted either. This is actually really well made. It's kind of made of this 3D like material, the word love machine on his shirt. It's kind of hard to describe it again, but it feels like it's really well made. It feels like a lot of effort went into making this item, which is good, because I really wish yeah. Trying to get through this review without saying something that might sound unfair to someone. Anyway, here's the rose in his hands. It's a little crushed up from shipping, but that could easily be fixed. And yeah, I'm basically doing what, despite Toy Lover 17 doing an overview on this guy, I'm doing one myself. And then he's got the pants. If you're wondering if that's a skirt, no, that's actually a pair of pants. It's just kind of big. And if you want to see what the underside, what's underneath the pants, it's just robotic legs. There was no covering of the legs right here. It's just black plastic. And also, there's this little metallic band that goes around the waist of this guy, which I don't really see much of a purpose in, because it just seems like it's probably there just to give the guy his shape and structure, if anything. That's my best guess. And of course, this thing did not come with a battery compartment cover. That's how it was given to me. It says hot stuff and red hot lover all over it. All right, here's the side of the item. The back. There's the tag. It reads, Dan Dee, Collector's Choice. Yeah, definitely one of my all-time favorite Dan Dee items, because, yeah. And again, this was more than likely made in the mid-2000s, more than likely, because I don't recall a single Dan Dee item that used the song Love Machine from the early 2000s. Like, I can actually sort of identify when the era when a Dan Dee item was made. If it has like the big text press on off on the button, it would be usually an early 2000s item. But some of them from that era also have small text on their buttons. Special thanks to Chantilly Guy for pointing that out. And then the small text ones are more common in the mid to late 2000s models. So I assume this guy comes from like 2005. That's my absolute best guess is when this guy was made. 2005 or 2006. And, yeah. And, the fabric. And again, I bought this from Toy Lover 17 in a private listing off eBay. For 20 bucks, free shipping, it was totally worth it. Kind of makes me wonder why I didn't think of, doing that sooner, because if I did, he probably would have, actually, he probably would have said no still back then, because he was still interested in the item, but still, I'm glad he managed to, hand this down to me. So, yeah. Guess we'll go ahead and play him a couple more times. I'm just a love machine. Yeah, baby. one more time.
I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. A heart you can't resist. La 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 la, la 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 la, I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. I'm just a love machine, yeah, baby. A heart you can't resist. I'm just a love machine.
And there you go, guys. That's the Dan Dee animated hip-swinging love machine lover boy. I'm really happy to have this guy in my possession. He's gonna go great with the hip-swinging moves. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.